Welcome to InfoRights channel. Today we're going to post workers to the Netherlands. Before you do that, you need to comply with certain rules and remember about certain steps that you need to take beforehand, before posting your workers to the Netherlands. The first step is mandatory notification to Dutch authorities. You go to the web page www.postedworkers.nl and there is a one click away from the form which you need to fill out just to comply with the mandatory declaration of posted workers. You enter the details of employer, the details of each posted worker, so you need to identify each posted worker. You also enter details of the contact person in the Netherlands to talk with control institutions. You need to enter the nature and location of the work intended, the duration of posting, and the sector of work. And you also should type in the portable document certificate number. Each portable document A1 has a unique number which you can enter in that declaration. That should speed up the process of potential control or even avoid controls. Last but not least, the proof of Social Security affiliation, that's the A1 document. Once submitted, you'll receive the confirmation of notification, which you need to keep along with other documents, and that will be one of the next steps to remember. Step 2 is apply for portable document A1 before you post your workers to the Netherlands. This is the document that proves or confirms that your posted workers are not subject to Social Security legislation of the Netherlands, but they continue to be subject of Social Security legislation of the sending member state. This document is not mandatory, but if you don't have it, then control will be longer, it will be more complicated because you will have to eventually apply for it retroactively and wait for it. And during that waiting period, you might be obliged to pay Social Security contributions to the Dutch Social Security system. So please apply for portable documents A1 beforehand. Step 3 is to obey the basic labor conditions according to the Dutch law, and they are usually coming from collective labor agreements. The collective labor agreements, especially when it comes to the level of remuneration, they can be updated every 6 months. So you need to keep track of these changes. Well, first of all, you need to find the applicable collective labor agreements that will be applicable to your workers in your line of work. What mandatory employment conditions are from the Dutch labor law system? Well, first of all, the minimum wage for the sector that your workers work in. Second, the working time limits. And here in the Netherlands, the maximum working period per day is 12 hours, and per week it's 60 hours, with some extra rules on the resting periods. If the employer provides accommodation, there are certain rules on minimum standards of workers' accommodation which you have to comply with. This is not about who pays for the accommodation. This might be up to the legislation of the sending member state, but if you provide the accommodation, it has to keep the Dutch standards according to the Dutch law. Tools and personal protective equipment must be also compliant with health and safety regulations of the Dutch legislation. So it's not only about personal equipment, personal safety equipment, but it's also about tools being compliant with the safety regulations of the Dutch law. And last but not least, holiday. The number of days of paid holidays must be according to the collective agreement that is applicable to your workers. And that's all. In the case of collective agreements, there are collective agreements both for manufacturing sector and for agriculture sector. So you need to look them up. They have the feature of being generally binding, and then they usually provide a higher level of remuneration than than the statutory wages and allowances. And you can find the details and find those collective agreements also through the portal on postedworkers.nl. Step 4. You need to designate a contact person and to store the documentation related to posted workers throughout the period of posting. That contact person must be able to communicate with Dutch authorities, and they must have access to key documents that must be made available for inspection. These documents include copies of employment contracts, the pay slips and the proof of payment of the remuneration, portable documents A1, the notification confirmation, and the time record or work schedules. These documents should be available in Dutch or in English, and that's a very nice thing from the Dutch government that they allow it also in English. Inspections in the agriculture sector are very common because the Netherlands is the country where a lot of food is produced. So especially during harvest seasons, these inspections are very, very frequent. But if you keep those documents tight, the inspections are smooth and painless. Step 5. Because not complying with those rules may result in fines up to 12,000 euro per worker, you need to be reminded again about the basic rules to obey. First, file the posting notification through the portal Posted Workers NL. Get the portable document A1 from your home country social security institution before you post workers to the Netherlands. Apply Dutch minimum working conditions, especially the wages, the working time limits, and health and safety regulations, and keep the documents ready for inspection in Dutch or English, and that should keep you on the safe side. Good luck with posting to the Netherlands.